The focus is on one player here. After a stunning hat-trick last time out, can he maintain that red-hot form today? Hello and thanks for joining us live here on EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined by former England striker Sue Smith on the commentary gantry. We've got action on the way from Serie A. It's Napoli and they take on Genoa.
Well, I'm really looking forward to this one today. It'll be interesting to see how both teams line up. But what an atmosphere we have here. I absolutely can't wait.
Off we go then, another 90 minutes of football begins. Here's the Genoa team sheet.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. One central striker with the wingers providing the width. A quite narrow three in midfield and then a back four where the full-backs, they're going to be expected to get up and down those flanks.
Vitinha. Well, their fans were all smiles last time out with Napoli the winners against Palermo. What do you expect from them this time?
Yeah, they just couldn't stop scoring. Really clinical in front of goal. I think they'll have a huge belief going into the game today. They'll look to dominate possession and create chances. They'll expect another 3 points.
And the ball sent out of play. Stanchu. It's played into the box. Ball might be in here. Chance for the lead. And against the post. It stops there. Nothing at the end of it.
Well, they've started really brightly, haven't they? And so close to taking the lead. And it would have been deserved too. You just feel they've got to keep pushing now for that opening goal.
Perfectly. Played in, and this could be. It's there. That changes things. A goal for 1-0.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's a really cool finish. He didn't overthink it, just made his mind up and slotted it home.
So off we go at 1-0. Oh, there could be something from the cross here. A free kick awarded here. The refs viewed that as a foul. That's a good pass. And it's on here. I don't know how he didn't score. Great defending.
Well, I'm not sure how that stayed out. Great work, wasn't it?
Put into the middle. Put it away, but not far. And that has fair rattled the crossbar.
Well, he certainly connected with that. Plenty of power in the shot. Really unlucky not to score.
Teeing up the chance now. Opportunity here. And tidy work to push it to safety.
Well, that was a great save, wasn't it? One that had to be made, or it would have been such a struggle to get back into it. Could have turned the fortunes around here.
In the right position to cut out the pass. Having a look. And he's flung himself to keep it out. What a stop that is. And the ball comes in. And that's a solid stop. Out of harm's way it goes. Nikolai Stanchu.
As you can see, Napoli have kept the ball so well over these last 15 minutes. And they've created some clear-cut chances too. You think if they extend the lead further, it's going to be difficult for the opposition to get back into this.
But they might just have a bit of work to do now. Morten Frendrup. Possession lost and won. Just needs the composure now. It's there, and it's a goal. That's a real settler for them. 2 in front now.
Well, here it is again, and he just makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Skips past the defender like he wasn't there, and then coolly slots it home.
And the game restarts with the score 2-0. Nikolai Stanchu. Vitinha working the ball really nicely. That was a really good spot.
Yeah, the positioning was spot on. Brilliant awareness.
A chance now for a quick transition. What a chance here. Kept out, but for how long? Oh, ho, ho! That has flown into the net. What a strike. A superb volley.
Well, what a finish that is. He connects so sweetly. The keeper can only watch it go past him. It's a brilliant goal.
Off we go again then. Every kick-off becomes harder than the last when it's going like this. Morten Frendrup. A one-man shield holds off the challenge. And that's going to be it for the first 45 minutes. McTominay. The play is set, the whistle sounds, and the second half begins. Fratesi. Oh, great work. What's next? Having a try. And they've scored again. It's become a question of just how many they'll get.
Well, this is great. I really like the way he slipped past his marker here. And then he hits it with such power. It's just impossible for the keeper. What a quality strike.
So it's now 4-0 as the ball gets rolling again. And that's how to play it through. Not out of trouble yet. And how has that been kept out?
Oh, no idea. You just expected it to go in from there, but the keeper had other ideas. It's a top-class save.
Into the box it goes. And he's got his head to it. That has missed horribly. Poor effort. And here's a change for Napoli. Well, lots of us have been talking about it. Now the transfer has happened. What do you make of the move, Sue?
Yeah, the talk's been it's a fee of around 30 million, which I think's a bargain for a player of his quality. And I'm sure the fans will be pleased as well. I think he'll make an impact.
Threads it through. And the forward progress continues. Read the pass well and cuts it out. Well, now they could spring the trap. And I'm afraid that's where it ends for them. Oh, good vision. Frendrup. I'm afraid that's careless. Genuine chance, and that is a magnificent intervention.
Oh, it looked like a goal for sure. It was looking good, that.
This is looking good. What next? Another goal, and the sort of day supporters dream of and will savour for a long, long time.
Well, take a look at this. The pace they show on transition, it's just so impressive. The defenders can't stay with them, and he watches it all the way, then just tucks it in with confidence.
So 20 minutes left of this game. Aro. And that goes out for a throw. Sanchez. Vitinha. Renato Sanchez. Morten Frendrup. Oh dear, a mess of their own making. This could be threatening. And that'll be a Napoli throw. A sub about to come on. Delivered to the front stick. Still something on maybe. But it's in at the second time of asking. Where was his defence? That is inexcusable.
Well, looking at the replay, this is a really good initial save. You've got to feel sorry for him that the ball falls to an opponent. I'm not sure he could have done much more, to be honest.
Just 10 minutes to go now. Vitinha. Now, there's been a goal in another game, so over to Alex to tell us about it.
Yeah, it's a goal for Venezia. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with 83 minutes on the clock.
And Alex will keep us updated. There's a chance for the breakaway here. And that might have ended up a lot better than it has. Dodo. Fratesi. Teeing up the chance now. Denied in close quarters.
In those split seconds, you need razor-sharp reflexes, and that stop was absolutely flawless.
They're making a change here. And the corner is fired in. Oh, it's cleared, and it's been safely dealt with. There is the final whistle. Plenty of positives for them to take away, not least the 3-point suit.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their play going forward. They were really lively and almost cutting through at will at times. The result never in much doubt.
Anzitutto la ringrazio per aver accettato di rispondere alle nostre domande. Ringraziamo il mister per le sue...
Grazie per essere qui oggi. Possiamo cominciare. Scusate, ma dobbiamo...
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay with us. We'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. A wet night in store for all concerned. Good evening and welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. I'm greatly looking forward to bringing you live coverage of this match being played in Serie A. It's Napoli, and they take on Cagliari.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. The Napoli starting 11. Alex Meret is the goalkeeper. Scott McTominay plays alongside Andre Pog, Zambo Ongisa in central midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. The starting lineup for Cagliari.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get...
Oh, Stuart, opportunity here! Oh, wonder goal! Right out of the top drawer! Who could do better than that?
Well, what a piece of skill this is. It had everything. Agility, technique and power. It's a great goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? This looks interesting. To square the game! Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. Alessandro Buongiorno. It's a good Napoli move in the making. Oh, might be. A good hit, close shave. Through, and just has to remain calm. In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, just take another look at this, because the 1-2 to get behind the defence is superbly worked. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Nicely cut out. Plenty of support here. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Good looking move. And it's two for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Has a go. Oh, goodness me, he sent the post. And cleared away. It's a neat move. Takes it on. Oh, a really crisp effort, but just wide. And that's expert defending.
Good job he made the turnover there.
Might do damage on the break. Well, I think we'd better go over to Alex Scott quickly, because, Alex, I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Genoa game.
It's a goal for Genoa. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 33 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Scott McTominay. Buongiorno. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, the move breaks down. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Scott McTominay. Oh, it might be. Tremendous block. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Well, good run and good ball control. Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, we're picking him out for a reason. He's having a tremendous game in attack, Stuart.
Well, he's playing brilliantly. He looks bright, he looks sharp, and he's taken his chances really well.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Maybe dangerous here. And he read it well. Good conditions for the counter. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, a memorable win in the making, perhaps. And the manager could give the fans plenty of reasons to smile.
Yeah, they're in a great position here. Just need to keep the intensity up now.
Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Well, the main conclusion is, made it far too easy for the keeper.
Well, I don't think he can believe it. That's such an easy save in the end.
Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Yes, it's an exciting... Move for him, and hopefully we'll now see the best of him. But he'll need to settle in quickly to win over the fans. The move suits everybody, I think.
Plenty of support here. Well, it should be a top-notch match from Serie A, the one we've got coming up on EA TV. It's Napoli against Torino.
They must finish here.
My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Corner kick played in. Half-hearted clearance. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Now, plenty of live football coming your way right here on EA TV.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Can he put it away? Whichever way you look at that, it's been squandered. And Napoli struggling to keep the ball. And crossed in there. And the attack fizzling out. And the counter-attack looks on. Can they profit from this? Teasing ball in. A wonderful counter-attacking football. Just unfortunate that they didn't score.
Well, had he scored, that would have been a great goal. The speed in which they changed from defence to attack was brilliant. Well, there it is. Napoli have created chance after chance, and I just can't see that changing. They've been excellent here.
Good-looking move. Buongiorno. On to Bellingham. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. And finally up a cul-de-sac. Room to roam. And whipped into the box. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Emega. Not the pass he had in mind.
Just saw what was coming, didn't he?
And teammates around him. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. Bensebaini. So the final whistle and the big headline, a victory for Napoli. Your assessment of their performance?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
It should have a lot to say.
Ringraziamo il mister per averci concesso questa intervista. Grazie ancora per le sue impressioni.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. It's Torino. They take on Napoli live on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And the focus is very much on Serie A, the top division here in Italy. It is Torino up against Napoli.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Very much looking forward to this contest, and Napoli get the proceedings underway. Crossing opportunity. And a significant block following that cross. Scott McTominay. Now Napoli ceding possession. The Napoli starting 11. Alex Meret is the goalkeeper. Scott McTominay starts alongside André Franck Zambo Anguissa in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Oh, he could finish. Unbelievable reflexes from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, had no right to save that, did he? Wonderful stop.
Let's see about the delivery. Oh, goodness me, off the post. And the attack fizzling out.
Well, that would have been the perfect start for Napoli. That was really unlucky. That should have been the opening goal.
Yes, so near indeed. But now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart.
Oh, he could be in here, Derek.
And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And underway again. A wake-up call for Napoli, you would think. Well, that took confidence. Electing to cross into the centre. Taken by the keeper without any fuss. Strong bit of pressing. And a struggle for Torino to keep possession of it. Oh, really good header. Really fine goalkeeping. Now, can Napoli use the set piece wisely? And he's fired over the corner. And there it is! An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Illich. Now with Adams. Went in strongly, decisively. Konstantinos Tsimikas. Illich. And it's with Sanabria. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. And they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Scott McTominay. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Antonio Sanabria. And on the ball, Vlasic. Decent looking pass. Quick thinking defensively.
That's a good bit of defending there, isn't it?
Oh, there's a really stylish piece of running. That's not a bad ball. From one side of the pitch to the other. Oh, that is superb from the keeper. Tremendous reflex action. Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. Who can he pick out? And it's all rather fizzled out. Vlasic. And a tidy tackle. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. He's on the run. This for the lead. Oh, strained every sinew to get there. Trying to deliver it accurately. What a vital intervention. The first half here comes to an end. Well, such is the lot of an attacking player. Some days it works for you, on other days, not at all, Stuart.
Well, he's got to get himself more involved in those key areas. He can't just blame a lack of service here.
So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Well, he could really get at the opposition. Options in the middle. And really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. And time for the change now. And Torino doing well to regain possession. Well, this is news we've been half expecting for a while, and it has now officially gone through. Napoli seem to have hit their target on this one, Stuart.
Yeah, that price, I think, is value for money. He'll certainly improve their squad and maybe the team. It's a good signing, you have to say.
Vlasic. Can they jump ahead? Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. And he has options available. A fine block. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Well, they've given him too much space. Crossing into the middle. A deft clearance. Well, one of the best leagues in the world, Serie A, and action from it coming up live here on EA TV. It's Torino against Udinese. Might be onto something. Figueroa. Ivan Ilic. Promising possession, this. And regaining control of the ball.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
Oh, moving it nicely. Can he put them ahead? And a goal it is to put them in front again. No. No less than they deserve. Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Well, let's see about the cross. Not the best challenge, free kick. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Per Schures. Another big football occasion to be experienced live here on EA TV. So I hope you can join us for it. It's Napoli taking on Newcastle United.
I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
Oh, hang on, Stuart, it's a chance. And it's a penalty. An opportunity to level matters. And there it is, perfectly executed.
Yeah, waits for the keeper to move and then dinks it down the middle. Great shot.
So they restart the game, all even once more, but will it stay that way? Figueroa. Ten minutes left for play. Infringement spotted. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
Could we see some late drama here? Well, this corner could be pivotal. It might represent the last chance to get in front in the dying moments. Delivering it. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 3 extra minutes. Might work out. Possible chance! And hit with ferocity. It was close, but not quite good enough. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much part of the equation. Stuart, as always, interested to get your final analysis.
Well, Derek, it was a really good game between 2 evenly matched teams. Both had their moments, but neither side really deserved to lose this one.
Grazie per averci concesso alcuni minuti per rispondere alle nostre domande. Grazie ancora per le sue impressioni.
Thanks. If we could quieten down, then we could start with the questions now. Okay, guys, we are...
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. It's Newcastle United They take on Napoli live on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome to a stadium that always oozes passion, St James's Park. I'm Derek Ray and my commentary partner as always is Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu is this league phase contest in the Champions League. It's Newcastle United up against Napoli.
I think Napoli have been good so far. They seem to have a really nice balance to their team. Play well today and they should qualify for the knockout stages.
Should have a lot to say for itself this game. Napoli with the kick-off here. Looking to cut inside, but nothing comes of it. And here's the Newcastle formation. Marc-Andre ter Stegen stands between the posts.
Oh, he's through and goal here, Derek.
Opportunity. Oh, not safe yet. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you, for the disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, here's the replay, and this is what you're always told as a kid. Go for the far post, make it difficult for the keeper, and then hope your teammate is ready for any rebound. He does exactly that, and they get their reward. What a good goal that was.
Napoli get them all moving again. How will they react? Deep delivery. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high. You're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
You'd have to describe it as acceptable, the fact that they're already assured of a playoff place.
Yeah, it's a great position to be in, but I'm a believer that you never ease off and allow complacency to creep in.
Oh, what a save! He's driven in the corner. Danger building. Well, no let up, plenty of pressure. Sandro Tonali. Pavlidis. And a timely intervention. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Yeah, obviously his goal-scoring record speaks for itself. He's just so difficult to mark. You give him a bit of space and he's likely to punish you. I'll tell you what, I'm glad I'm not up against him today.
Newcastle moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Very quick thinking there. Kulusevski. And unable to keep possession. And a throw-in coming up for Newcastle. Bruno Guimaraes. Alex Balde. Could be threatening. Oh, that's splendid play. Oh, monster intervention!
Yeah, positioning spot on there.
Quick counter could be on. And finally up a cul-de-sac. And collected with considerable ease. And the Partenope showing good width. And a useful cross. Blasted away. I'm ashamed that he couldn't find the target from there. Napoli did well to win back possession. But he's certainly not alone. Crossing into the middle. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Jacob Murphy. Out of play. Newcastle throw-in forthcoming. Kulusevski. Murphy. So out for a throw-in. Dejan Kulusevski. Super pass. Still looking to get the shot off. Safely away.
Yeah, just got to clear your lines there.
Oh, big chance. Surely. A goal! Real excitement. A back and forth type of game. Now they're level.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. And here's the main story. As things stand, they're not in position to move on to the knockout stages.
Well, I don't think they need to panic just yet, but they do need to play better in the second half and get control of their own destiny here.
So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. And regaining control of the ball.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
The Magpies pushing forward with options available. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Able to block it. And oh, just off target.
Well, what a move that was. Just didn't have the end product.
Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation. Can he deliver? And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment! Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Isaac. And a goal has gone in one of the other matches. Alex Scott will tell us more.
Yeah, it's a goal for Monaco. They're now behind by 1 with 57 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. And a tidy challenge. Oh, nice ball. A very timely interception. And possibilities here. And the chance slips away. Could pose a threat on the counter. Can they turn it into something? Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Newcastle United facing Wolves. Can he play it in? Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. Balde. And into the last 20 minutes. Well, he's given us away. Well, he keeps going. Oh, chance! Can they do it? And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Well, time for a scoring update because things are changing. Let's hear all about it from Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Monaco. They've pulled one back.
Oh, wait a minute, could be in here. No, it's in. We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
So back underway. Newcastle certainly back in the contest. What next? A chance for Napoli to use width to good effect. And space to cross it. Can he finish them off? He got a good palm on it. And apologies to Alex for having to cut her off. To confirm, Monaco did score in that match. And their lead stands at 3-1. Newcastle regaining possession here. Counter-attacking chance. Delivered into the area here. Well, he was unable to keep himself onside, Stuart.
Yeah, you're right, but at least he's putting himself into dangerous positions. He's just too eager on that occasion.
And keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. And they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And as a play it goes, throw-in coming up here.
Well, these Newcastle fans are doing everything they can to get their team back into this. But can they find that moment of inspiration to get an equaliser?
It's an opportunity! Oh, what a save to keep them in front!
Well, that should have been the equaliser, but it's probably a match-winning save from the keeper.
He's driven in the corner. This could level it. Oh, I can't believe that challenge. Brilliant.
Well, he really did get his team out of trouble there.
Possibilities for them to counter. And on they go. And the final whistle has sounded. Their fans are full of the joys, and with good reason, because they're now guaranteed to participate in the knockout stages.
And fully deserved as well. They've played some really good football. At the moment, they look like a team who will be really hard to beat.
Well, you know, when our colleagues in the newspapers come out with their grades for this match, he's going to get very high marks.
Well, he was all action, wasn't he? Good on the ball, quick to close down, and a key reason why they won the game today.
Just a couple of questions for you. That's it. Thanks very much.
After months of speculation, the deal is done, and we're just moments away from his debut. The stage is set. Can he live up to the frenzied expectation? A warm welcome to you, and thanks for joining us for another game live on EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray, and I'm joined by the ever-knowledgeable Stuart Robson. And we've got action for you from Serie A coming up. What are we going to get from this one?
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
We're underway. away. Let's see what this one brings. This is how the Napoli team looks. Scott McTominay plays alongside Andre Frank, Sambo Anguissa in midfield, and they go with real chance. How on earth has that not gone in? Incredible goalkeeping. Delivered into the box. And maybe not the best idea to go for the blast. Accuracy sacrificed for power. Oh, they looked in there. That's nicely cut out. McTominay. A little sloppy on the ball there. Well, what a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
Well, he's a player that many have been talking about. Will we be talking about him for the right reasons today, though?
Well, he's been great since joining the club. He's their leading goal scorer, and it's his movement that's been so good. If the defenders get too tight, he'll spin in behind them. If they drop off, he'll turn and run at them. Let's hope we see the best of him today.
And over the byline, goal kick to come. Dodo. Great instinct there to cut it out. Now there could be a chance to counter. Chance to move ahead. And there's the first goal of the match. Deadlock broken.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
So it's 1-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Good job done to keep it there. Oh, a great chance. Oh, it was a great chance, and it should have been taken.
Yeah, that could prove to be a really important miss.
A bit of a squeeze on here. And they've got it back now. Moving it quickly and moving forward. Can someone attack this? Now, this could be costly. Could be all square here. Well, plenty of power on the effort, but just wide. Goal kick it is. In the right position to cut out the pass. Good Could be something on from this. Oh, fantastic save!
Yeah, made himself big and won the mind games. Excellent save.
Into the box it goes. Not enough power or placement in the header, and it's easy for the keeper. Oh, that's really well cut out. Delivered to the front stick. There's a keeper in command of his area with a clean punch. Teeing up the chance now. And he's offside. The flag is up. And the work pays off as they get the ball back. And that'll do it. The end of the first 45 minutes here. And he's certainly had a decent game so far, or maybe better than that. I think it's fair to say he hasn't disappointed.
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a...
Off we go again. The second half begins. Put into the box. And it's on now. Well, sometimes we should just applaud the idea, if not the execution. Here comes a change. Well, that's not going to cut it. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Well, considering the current market, this has to be a real bargain. He's such a top player, and he will certainly improve their performances.
A lot of room for them here. Good ball, decent looking attack this. Placed right into the goalkeeper's zone, and he's caught it. Need to be better with the ball. Antoine Griezmann. And we have 30 minutes left. And they've got to find reverse gear now.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
That's a good ball. Big chance. And against the post. And he's missed the... chance.
Well, I think he should have done better there.
Perfectly anticipated, really well won. Di Catalera. Still behind, but this is looking promising. Put into the middle. Oh, that's nicely done, and the goalkeeper has it. pass was read and the ball has changed hands.
Read it really well.
Di Time to get creative from here. Not prepared to give the ball up easily. Oh, they've lost it. What happens now? Only 15 minutes left for play now. Substitution coming up. Good work to regain possession. Villanova. This could be dangerous. Genuine chance here. It's in. 2 to the good. That little bit of buffer. And it's just a matter of keeping concentration now.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So it's 2-0 as the ball gets rolling again. DiMarco. Gianluca Scamacca. Good work, they've got it back. A chance now for a quick transition. Now, surely, another goal to put a rubber stamp of approval on everything that they've shown us today.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
So the ball rolling again, but it's not rolled their way all game. Great instinct there to cut it out. Di Catalara. That's a good ball. And it's opened up. Back off the post. There we are, full time here, and it's the Napoli fans who are celebrating, having seen their side take the win.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, there are good games, and then there are games like that. He surely has been the player who's most caught the eye today.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat, and he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.
Grazie per aver accettato di rispondere alle nostre domande. Era l'ultima domanda. Grazie.
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now. Okay, guys, I'm sorry.
We simply have to focus on this man. Top scorer in the Champions League. Can he add to his total tonight? We'll find out soon, as we're just minutes away from kickoff. It's live. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And one more league phase test to pass. It's match day 8 in the Champions League. It's Slavia Prague up against Napoli.
Well, even though they're away from home, this is a game which I expect them to control. If they get the right performance, it should get them that top spot here.
It should have a lot to say for itself, this game. Napoli with the kickoff here. Now possibilities in the centre. In position. And it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Now back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. David Zima. Hitil. Good work from Napoli to win it back. Now, who can he play it to? And he's in.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Two-nil now, and back underway. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Well, here's the equation, and a decent position to be in, knowing full well that you're guaranteed a place in the knockout stages.
Yeah, but although they're through, it's important they don't ease off. They'll still want to perform well on their travels here.
Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Playing his way in. Takes the shot! Oh, what a save! And he's fired over the corner. And penalised there. And the through ball. And a simple clearance, a good one.
Well, that's cleared the danger. Really good defending there.
And options in the centre. Oh, disappointing clearance. And the goal disallowed. You can see why. Offside, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think he knew as well. Immediately looked over his shoulder to check for the linesman.
Well, gifting away possession. Oh, that's splendid play. Over the touchline for a throw-in. And pressing expertly. And Napoli have it back now. And the keeper taking it cleanly. And teammates around him. Now to the front post. Danger still on. Well, Napoli come away with it. Provod. A goal has been scored in one of the other games. Alex Scott has the news.
Yeah, a second goal for the Gunners. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 30
Oh,
seconds.
jumping in. They're in a great position here. Well, there is a goalkeeper with a fine technique. Well, it wasn't a great header, in all fairness. And a goal kick it is.
Well, as you can see, Napoli have been really good going forward. They've created so many chances, and if they score again soon, it could become embarrassing.
And the referee blows for a foul. Well, using the space really well. But now can they push on? Oh, touched onto the post! Shaping to shoot. And a fine stop. Getting right into his face. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. And in the right position to read it. Now, who can he play it to? Well, there we have it. The half-time whistle is sounded. And they're well on course to top this league phase.
Yeah, they've done most things right here, and I don't see that changing in the second half. They should finish top of the table if they play just as well.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. A real opening now. Tenacious challenge. Scott McTominay. Oh, he could finish. Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Provod. Could be dangerous. Real chance. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Lang. Now with Bellingham. Well, some pretty big news coming through from one of the other games. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
Yeah, it was a penalty for Real Madrid. Top bins, no goalkeeper is stopping that one. It's now 1-0 with 57 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. And there to intervene. Can he find the right pass? Once more, negligent from Napoli. Played into the box. No real challenge for the goalkeeper. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front. But the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, at around £45 million, I think they've paid just the right sort of figure for him, because on his day, he can be a top-class player. I just hope he proves me right.
Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Can he put it away? And a really good diving stop. Right, just hearing the situation has changed in the Strasbourg game, and Alex Scott has the details.
It's a third for Liverpool. They're back in this now with 71 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Scott McTominay. Delightful pass. Can he score? And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
A quarter of an hour remaining here. Decent idea. Will it be? Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Well, news of a goal in one of the other matches. Over to Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Arsenal. It's now 4-0 with 80 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Can they make something of this now? Brilliant piece of skill. And no worries for the goalkeeper. Scott McTominay. On to Bellingham. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. And they will make the change now. Five minutes left. Moimir Hitil. Decent looking ball. Could be in here. Well, they've pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And the finish is so clinical. He just rolls it past the keeper, cool as you like.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Space for Napoli in the wide position. Big chance. And there it is. But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Whistle, that is the end of the story. So this particular game will have impressed many people, Stuart.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat, and he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.
Time for just a few questions. Thanks very much.